Are you thinking about moving your family to St. Louis, Missouri? Well, stick around because I'm going to talk to you about the top 6 reasons why St. Louis, Missouri is an awesome place to raise a family. Hey, my name is Kevin Duy. I'm a realtor here in St. Louis, Missouri, and I specialize in helping families just like yours relocate from around the country to move right here to St. Louis. So if you're thinking about making St. Louis, Missouri your hometown, subscribe to this channel. Click the bell so you get notified every time I make a new video, because all my videos are going to be all about what it's like to live and raise a family here in St. Louis, Missouri. You can also send me a DM, shoot me a text, send me an email. I'm going to put my contact information right around here and also in the description of this video. So reach out to me so we can kind of start that conversation so I can understand, what your family's needs are, what your likes, what your dislikes are, kind of just get a feel for your lifestyle so I can point you in the right direction, so I can help you start looking for homes in the neighborhoods, on the streets, and in the perfect houses that will suit your family's needs. Number 6 on my list of reasons why it's awesome to raise a family here in St. Louis is the youth sports scene. So I don't know about your family, but my family is big into youth sports, and I love practicing a healthy lifestyle and having, encouraging my kids to live a healthy and active lifestyle. And St. Louis, Missouri is a great place for that as far as raising kids in an atmosphere, in an environment that is competitive, and healthy for youth sports. We've got awesome youth sports programs, everything from, soccer and baseball and basketball to hockey, lacrosse, football, gymnastics, dance, all kinds of different sports. Anything your kids are into, you're going to be able to find a great organization here in town. And, just knowing from my own kids coming up, raising them, playing multiple different sports, and also all their friends that they have, I know that our sports teams go around the country and compete and do really well around the country as far as competing against other teams, other cities, and all that kind of stuff. I'm always seeing, my friends posting on Facebook about their kids' teams bringing home trophies and, banners from different tournaments from around the country. And for us, my family and our kids, we've got 3 boys and a girl, and our 3 boys were really into, they played multiple different sports growing up. But as they got older and got into teenage years, 2 of my boys really specialized in hockey, and so we're a big-time travel hockey family, travel all over the country for their hockey. And then our daughter is 7 years old right now, and she's just gotten into gymnastics and loves soccer. And we're probably gonna get her into like basketball, volleyball, softball, something like that too, as well. And so that's what's awesome about living in St. Louis. It's a great competitive youth sports environment, and like I said, there's just tons and tons of competitive programs and great organizations with great people that not only teach your kids about sports, but also the reason I love sports so much is that I just love the life lessons that youth sports can help us teach our kids. There's so many different things that you can pull and different lessons you can pull out of different frustrations and things they have to deal with, and overcoming adversity, and getting along well with others, leadership, all kinds of great traits that youth sports can help us teach our kids. And St. Louis, Missouri has an awesome youth sports environment for that. So if your kids are into sports and activities like that, you're gonna love it here in St. Louis. Reason number 5 why St. Louis, Missouri is an awesome place for you to raise your family are the schools. We have some amazing top-rated school districts within the St. Louis County area, and our schools are phenomenal. We've got some amazing teachers. My wife is actually a teacher. She's been a teacher for over 15 years. She teaches elementary, and first grade was her grade that she taught for about 14 years, and now she's a reading specialist. Some of the districts that you're going to hear about are Clayton, Ladue, Lindbergh, Kirkwood, Melville, Marquette, Lafayette, Rockwood. Really, in the whole St. Louis County area of St. Louis, I really can't think of a district that I would consider a bad district, or a district that repeatedly gets low test scores, or just you hear bad things about. You really don't hear any negative things about any districts in the St. Louis County area, which is really phenomenal. I mean, it really kind of opens you up to moving in a number of different neighborhoods and areas in the St. Louis County area, just because the districts are so good and just known for just having tremendous educations. And for me, I'm kind of the belief too that as long as your kids apply themselves and they want to get a good education, and they have that support system at home as well, they're going to get a great education no matter what school they go to in the St. Louis County area. And also, even if the public school system isn't for whatever reason attractive to you, we have a number of tremendous, outstanding private schools around the whole St. Louis area as well too. We're very fortunate here that we have some amazing school systems here in town. Reason number 4 of why St. Louis is an awesome place to raise a family are all the family-friendly restaurants. We have a ton of locally owned and operated restaurants here in town that serve amazing food and cuisine. And for the most part, they're all family-friendly and super family-friendly. You can not be concerned about bringing your kids, or feeling self-conscious about bringing your kids with you to dinner, just because you're going to get evil looks, or the wait staff's going to treat you differently, or ignorantly, or anything like that, because you've got your kids with you. For the most part, like every restaurant you go to around town, they're going to be welcoming to families, and I just love that, because it really, there's not a whole lot of restaurants where you can be like, you know what, that's not a great place for the kids, because for the most part, a lot of your locally owned restaurants are going to be welcome you with open arms when you've got kids. They've got great kid menus, and that kind of stuff, and all the accommodations as far as high chairs, and just the patience, to welcome families in there, into their establishment with kids. So my wife and I live in the South County area of St. Louis County, and I cannot think of one restaurant in all of South County that we would avoid or not go to because we think that they're not welcoming or family friendly. That's one of the things I love about raising a family here in St. Louis. Reason number 3 why St. Louis, Missouri is an awesome place to raise a family is all the active, fun stuff that you can do together as a family. We've got a ton of different hiking trails, biking trails, walking trails, running trails, parks, and a lot of the different trails actually connect the different parks together. We've just got some amazing float trip opportunities, camping areas where you can go to. I'm not really a big camper, but there's a lot of friends that go camping in the area within a 45-minute drive of St. Louis. There are some awesome camping spots and float trip destinations. But yeah, I mean every weekend pretty much you can look up and find a great hiking place to go and visit within the longest 45-50 minute drive from St. Louis, and most of them you're going to find they're going to be within 15-20 minutes of your house or your neighborhood, wherever you decide to settle here in town. But two of the really great trail systems are, one is called the Katy Trail, and I don't even know how many miles the Katy Trail goes, but it goes super long. I'll put a little note in the video here, because I'm going to look it up after I'm recording. I can't think off the top of my head of how long or how far the Katy Trail is, but it's an amazingly long and scenic bike ride it takes you through different countrysides and through different neighborhoods and areas, and it's really, really awesome. Then another one is called Grant's Trail. Grant's Trail, again, not sure of the actual number. They keep extending it, so that makes it tough too. But I'll put that in the video here as well, like how long Grant's Trail is. But it's just an amazing. You go and you park your car in a commuter lot, get the bikes off the trail, or just rollerblades or running or walking, however you guys want to experience the trail. You just hit it and you can just ride for miles, and it's most of it is really flat, so it's easy for kids. It's an easy ride. It's relaxing, and obviously if you go super far, it's going to get more difficult. But as far as just the terrain, and there's not a whole lot of elevation to it, but it's just a really fun and easy ride for kids and for families as well. And then we've got you've got Forest Park, where there's tons of different trails all throughout there. The boathouse, we can go down and rent different paddle boards or paddle boats for the family, for the kids and stuff. Just a ton of different active and fun things to do on the weekends with your family, so that you're not just sitting around the house and looking for stuff to do, or getting the kids off the game systems, that kind of stuff. It's a lot of fun family memories are made by all the active activities that we can do around here. And speaking of family activities, there are a ton of free family activities, and that's number 2 on this list of reasons why St. Louis is awesome to raise a family. So there's a ton of free activities you can do in St. Louis, and probably number 1, the top one, is the zoo. That's pretty much everybody's favorite free activity, and mainly because like most really good zoos around the country, you have to pay a pretty good admission fee to get into, and our zoo is completely free to get into. It's a phenomenal. It's like a world-class zoo. It's really incredible. It's just one of the jewels of our city, and just every family that you talk to pretty much in town is going to say, "Oh, you got to go see the zoo with the kids." So that's an amazing free adventure that you can do with your kids. And there's the Science Center that's down in Forest Park, right near the zoo. There's also a bunch of different museums, an art museum, history museum down there you can do for free with the kids. There's Grant's Farm. It's an amazing, kind of a small version of a zoo. It's almost like a petting zoo and a zoo combined, and like a wildlife sanctuary. There's bison, there's camels and zebras and goats you can feed and pet, and there's really cool like bird shows, and different stuff. Oh, and also when you're at Grant's Farm is actually owned by Anheuser-Busch, so the Anheuser-Busch family of AB InBev owns Grant's Farm, and it's free to get in. You do have to pay for parking, which is right across the street. I think it's like $10, something like that. But when you're there, since Anheuser-Busch owns the place, all adults 21 and over get a free adult beverage, so you can go to the sampling room and get a free drink from Anheuser-Busch products. And the number one reason why St. Louis is such an awesome place to raise a family is the community. The people here in this community are just amazing. It's a really family-focused and family-centric part of the country to live in, and just really like the people here that live in St. Louis are really, we're very proud of our hometown, and we're very welcoming to people who want to make St. Louis their hometown as well. So like, when you come into town, you're going to see like people are going to be excited that when they find out that you either just moved here or you're thinking about moving here, and they're going to be excited to tell you all about our city. Like I said, we take a lot of pride in living here, and we are very welcoming. We want other people to feel welcome and other people to fall in love with our city the way we all love it as well. And so like you just can't, it's really hard to describe and hard to put into words. But every community that you live in is, it's like its own self-sustaining little world, and there's just different little pocket communities around St. Louis that just are very unique and awesome in their own little way. And so one of the things that I would love to help you do is to find your perfect community, your perfect neighborhood, the perfect area for your family's lifestyle and for your needs. And so reach out to me, shoot me a text, send me a DM, send me an email, however you want to, reach me, give me a call. I'm going to put my information right here on the screen, also in the description below. But yeah, reach out to me so we can kind of start that discussion, so I can learn more about your family, what you guys are looking for, what you enjoy doing, what you don't enjoy doing, what size house you're looking for, how big, what kind of yard, all that kind of stuff, all those details. I want to really dig into and learn about your lifestyle so we can find the perfect home for your family to make all those memories for years to come.